Okay. So in yesterday's session, we have done exercise one. Okay, and exercise one we have discussed about extracting data from sequential file and how we can load it into a table. Okay, so that is the first exercise. Okay, so here exercise two is extracting the data from the table which we loaded yesterday and load into four output files. Okay, so what is this four output files? Now let's see this. So how we can distribute the data from one file to multiple files? Okay. So what is the mechanism that we have? So I want to copy the data from one file to multiple files. Okay. So what we can do? What is the approach? Okay. So here approach here to copy the data from one file to multiple file, we can use either transformer stage. Okay. So here we can use either transformer stage or you can use copy stage. So copy stage is only to copy the data. So transformer stage is it will also do the same job. Okay. But the requirement is okay. So but requirement is only data copy, right? So transformer will do lot many things, lot many options, transformer stage. Okay, so yesterday we have seen this. So daily we will discuss one by one to two to three stages day to day basis, and we will do this assignments. So this will cover the basic fundamentals. Okay, so that you have clear idea ongoing of entire concepts in data stage. Okay, so transformer will copy the data and it will do additional job. Copy the data from single file to single input file. Okay, input file to multiple 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 output files. Okay, so multiple output files means n output. N means unlimited output. Okay, unlimited output files. So there is no limit actually. We can give unlimited links. So additionally, transformer will do data validation. Okay, data validation, data filters. Okay, so data filters, looping concepts, looping variable, and system variable. So no need to be panic here. So these are the options that we will discuss in upcoming sessions. Okay. So here our goal is to, what is our requirement here? We need to copy a table data into four files. So that is the exercise that we are going to do now. Okay. So now how you are going to achieve this? We can achieve this two options. One is using transformer stage. Other one okay. So other one is copy stage. Okay. So transformer stage we cannot use for data copy because we can use, but what happens here? Performance will degrade of your data stage job. So if you are performing only data copy, then use copy stage for better performance. I mean, it will give speed will increase and the performance is good as per the standards, recommended standards. Okay. So now let's design a new job. Okay. So this is the folder that I have created. So we need to create a fresh job. Okay. So job. So what is my source now? Our source is table, right? You need to choose the table, DB2 connector. Okay. So yesterday, those who completed the exercise, okay, so they can see this DSADM. So how many of you able to see this DSADM schema in our DB2? So those who completed, Dilip and Umakant. Are you able to see the schema? Yes. Okay, only Dilip responded. What about others? I think Umakant also completed. Umakant joined.
Yeah, I completed, but my
You
job was
didn't.
queued, and that after that I stopped. So I need to check
Oh,
if it was loaded. It was completed successfully, but
okay. So if it is queued means I shared the tip, right?
yes, I'll check that and then complete that.
Yeah. So here, this is the solution already I have given. In the group we have shared. Okay, so follow that steps and close everything and reopen data stage again and execute the job. Okay,
Okay.
so this setup has to complete. Okay, once you done the installation, this workload manager, data stage workload manager, default option will be one. That you need to change it to 0. Okay, so first you have to do this, guys. Okay, first you have to do this. Okay. So here I'm able to see this. Okay. So now let's design the job. So let's use processing. So copy. Okay. So and how many output files? We decided to load into 4 output files. So one is dot emp pipe file, comma separate, comma txt file dot tab file, and we'll load the data. We'll do this exercise 8 also. Okay, so exercise 8, yeah. Okay, so these are the files that we are going to create now. Okay, so now let's copy and see these files we can use by using sequential file stage. Okay, so drag and drop sequential file stage. Okay, and these files that we are going to use it in input in some other job. So what I will do, I will place it in the source itself. Okay, so make a connectivity. So how you can make a connectivity? Just don't click on that. Right click, drag and drop. That's it. So don't click on this. Just put the cursor. Okay, and drag and drop. That's it. So this is one option. Other option is, so here click on link, left click, drag and drop. Okay, so whichever is convenient to you, you follow that. Okay, just put on the copy stage. Don't click. Okay, just put like that, and right click, drag and drop from the mouse. Okay, yeah. So now let's define the source. Okay, so let's write a SQL statement. So select star from emp data. Okay, so this is my table. Okay, so this is my SQL statement. If you want to do some filters, you can do. Okay, so that is up to you. So I'm calling enter table. So here we need to define X meta, META. Okay, X meta. So generate the table during the S. Okay, so if you can give, there are two options. You can define the SQL statement or you can call the table. So if you want to call the table and you have to define all the columns here. Okay. And another way, if you don't want to define the table here, generate the SQL statement, click on no. Now you have to give the select statement. So here you can give the select statement, select star from, you can call the column names also. Okay. Select employee number, comma. If you want only specific columns, then how you will write the SQL statement? Select specific columns, employee number, employee name, job. Okay, if we want all the columns, star from employee table. Okay, so let's extract all the columns. Okay, so then I use star here. Now we need to import the metadata, right? Okay, so array count default it is 2000. Okay, and array size. So these are be 2000. It can be increased. So it can be increased. Okay, so there is a session on database connectors. So that time we will discuss in detail. Let the options be default. Okay, so now go to columns. Okay, so let's see the. So here we have the table definition. Okay, so here the plugin metadata already I have imported a few table definitions here. So I will delete those things. Okay. So databases. So delete. So these are the exercises that we have done for earlier batch. So I'm deleting now. Yeah, now it got deleted. Okay. So here right click, you can do this import table definition. So here we can go this option. Other option is here import, click on import table definition. So now you are importing the table definition for a database. So you can choose for ODBC table definition. That is one option. Okay. And another option is use plugin metadata. Use this plugin metadata. Okay. So here a new window will be open here now. So in the new window here you can see these are the list of databases that supports. DB2, Infomix is a database. MS ODBC. So this is Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle Sybase Teradata. Okay, so what's our database DB2? Click on that. And next, click on OK. Choose, and here you need to choose our server, database server XMeta. And username and password are blank. I need to see only the tables. If you want to see the views also, you can see. Okay, ours is a table, right? We create a table. See here, it's a table. Okay, we need to import the table definition. Click on next. Okay, so here it starts with E, right? EMP data. See, there's the one. Click on that. Click on import. That's it. Okay, so now here you can see it got imported. We have deleted, right? Now we are able to see this. Now, how we can import the table definition? So here there are two ways. We can enter either manually and automation. Okay, so and see here employee number. What is the data type here? Integer, right? Integer. So now you need to choose the integer. So like that, you need to define the length and all. Okay. So now this can be avoided. So entire table, if there are 100 columns, you cannot enter 100 times, right? So it's a waste of time for you. So that is the reason I have automated by importing the table definition. Okay. So go to that location. So while practicing, you have to follow the same instructions. Okay. How I am doing. So you have to watch the video. That is the reason I'm sharing the recording. Okay. So click on OK. So click on all the columns we need. We have given select star from table name, right? Click on OK. Again, click on OK. Okay. So now double click on this Okay, so here default. So here there are two options that we can specify. What does this true and false indicates? True is to specify that data stage should not try to optimize the job by removing the copy operation. Default will keep false. The reason is the copy operation should dump the data from single file to multiple files. So if you use true, what happens? It will optimize by reviewing the copy operation. I don't want to do that. So let it be as it is. Okay. So now let's go to the output. Okay. So here we need to differentiate what file it is. We have different links here, right? So let's differentiate. So this is a pipe data, EMP pipe. Okay. And next one is EMP, comma, text. Okay. And this one, EMP tab, EMP, comma, CSV file, CSV, comma separated file. Okay. So now let's define the metadata. Okay. So here, drag and drop all the columns. Okay. Choose another output, this one. Control A, drag and drop all the columns. It's very simple. Okay. So first time it will be a challenge until you should have the practice, the navigations and all. Okay. So CSV. Click on OK. So double click on this. Okay. So here source file. Let's map it to the source. Okay. So here pipe delimiter file. So first line create a header, set it to true. Okay. And so here write method, there are three options. Okay, so file update mode. So append means already file should present. Create means new file will be created. Overwrite means if the file is not there also, it will create the file and it will overwrite the data. Overwrite, choose overwrite. Here we can create specific file, generate the multiple files. Generally we will create specific file only. Now go to partitioning. So here default auto collecting method partition. Now go to the format. So here final delimiter should be always end. And here it's a pipe delimiter, right? Dot EMP pipe, give pipe here and double quotes, none. Okay. And we are handling the nulls, give null field value, single space. Okay. See here, nullability we set it is. Now click on OK. Let's follow the same thing for other files also. This is comma separated. EMP COMMB dot txt. Okay. So consider first line as header true. Okay. And none here. Okay. And null fill value. Okay. So click on OK. Now it's a tab delimiter. Right? So here we have to give EMP tab dot txt. So what is meant by tab? So most of you, especially non-IT students, so name is there. So I pressed on tab button. So gap ID number. Okay, so two columns are there. I enter name, Raju, and ID 1, 2, 4, 5. So next line, Ramesh, Okay, next slide. Like that. Okay, so tab is the delimiter here. So while file generating, right, that time you can see true. Okay, and so here choose the tab option. Okay, so if you want to see, if you don't want double quote, then you can delete this. No need to mention. Okay, so nulls are accepted. Single space. Okay, and click on OK. So here we have defined comma. Okay, so this is clear. empcomma dot csv. True. Handle the nulls. Okay. Click on OK. So here we have defined all the files. Okay. So how we can rename the file name here? So right click, key pipe. Okay. So like that we can rename. Okay. tab tab csv. So here this also can be renamed. Okay. So just I'm sharing it for sample one db2 emp data. The table name here you can give. Okay. So here the link name also you can rename. Link table name you can give. Okay. So yeah. So here what it's doing, data copy. CP data copy. Okay. So like that here you need to rename. Okay. So here you need to write annotations. Okay. So description. Okay. So what is this particular job is doing? Extracting the data from table, extracting the data from the table and loading into 4 files. Okay. And here you need to mention the developer name, when it is created, modified date. So those things you need to define. Okay. So just how to use this annotation, so you will have an idea. So those who are already working on data stage, they have idea about this. Now we need to save the job. Okay. So this is the option to save. Okay. So if you try to compile, then it will ask us to save. Okay. So this is a second exercise. So exercise 2 job, and what is this? DB2 tab to 4 files. Okay, 4 files. Okay, so click on save. Okay, so once it is saved, then you have to compile. Okay, so how we can compile? So go here, compile it. Press F7 from the keyboard. Okay, so run this. Okay. Okay, so here it started running. So here if you see so here we have mentioned that, okay. Now let's see guys. So it has been overwritten, right? So this is already there, right? We have copied from there. So that data also it's overwritten. Now let's see. So data got loaded, 4 files. Okay. So any questions on this requirement?
No questions.
Okay. What about others? No questions. Okay. Yeah. Right. So now shall we move to the next exercise? Okay. So here the features of we have these features called row number and file name. So how we are going to apply to this? Okay. So here I need a row number. Okay. So that I need to define, I need to pass a row number. Okay, for the each record number. Okay. And I need to store the file name, file details. Okay, so how I'm going to achieve this? So here what I will do, the first we have this features, right? The first job. So from the first job itself, where I will take a copy or I will load it into another file or I can load it into a tab. Okay, so now let's see. Create a copy of the first job or you can create a fresh job. Okay, so that will give the good experience. So this is exercise 3. Row number and file name. Okay. Okay, so let's load it into table itself. Okay. Oh my God, it's taking a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah, so click on this. Okay. So we will create another table. Okay. So here we will change the table name. Okay. Or you can load it into file also. That is up to you. So here emp rn row number f name. Okay. So this is the new table that we'll create now. Okay. So now how we can create this row number? Okay. So here in the source, we have this option. Okay. So what is this option? Row number. Row nm. row num call, row number column. Okay. So we have to enter the same thing there in the metadata, and next one is file name. File name. Okay. So first let's enter the row number. Go to column. So here you have to enter these details. Okay. So row number is integer, right? 2. Or you can give 3. Yes. And file name. Okay. So copy this and go to columns. So here file path, it will give the file path. Okay. So file path you can mention varchar. So varchar 100. Okay. So click on yes. So now let's try to view the data. So here you can see guys, row numbers. It starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, like that, right? Up to 14. 15 records are there in the input, 14. Okay. So this is the path. Okay. So click on close, click on OK. And here what you need to do, you need to drag and drop these 2 columns. Okay. So this additional 2 columns. So click on the additional 2 columns, drag and drop here. Okay. Click on OK. Now save, compile and run this job. So here already we have changed the table name, right? Here already we have changed the table name. Okay, so we are creating the table during the runtime. So click on OK. So for example, if you click on this is the primary key column. Okay, so then it will create the table. So nullability should be give 1, primary key n. Okay, so create. Okay, now save, compile and run this job. Okay, click on run now. So here what happens? The maximum 32 bytes data truncation, we have given more size, right? So here you need to check the issue. Okay, so this is the insert statement. Click on next. So when I'm writing a column into database work 32 truncation, loss of precision, data corruption padding. Data corruption padding can occur. Okay. So next see the next error. Okay. So you could not check all the operators because of the previous error. Click on next. So when you check the operator, the interface from implicit conversion, possibility of data truncation, range limit. Okay. So the next one. So when we're binding the file name to the field, implicit conversion from source type to cell to max, possible data truncation of the length. Okay. Okay, so no need to define the length. Let's see here. I am not defining any length. It will take system default length. Okay. So click on OK. Even for this also, no need to define the length. So these are not null columns. Okay, so nulls are not allowed because it has the data compulsory. So that is the reason I have given no here. Now click on OK. Let's see what happens. And let's change the column name. Underscore COL you can give. COL means column. Okay. So this is the way to rename a column. Okay, in transformer. So click on OK. Now save, compile, and run this job. Let's see what happens. What happens here? Oh, okay. So here derivation has thrown a error warning here. See, we change the column name, but it's not mapped. Okay, so now, okay, now it's fine. So here it should not be in red color. Okay, so the derivation should be always in blue color. Okay, then only it will be fine. Click on OK. Now save, compile, and run this job. Good, it started running. So here the blue color means it's the old log. Okay, so here you can see the new log job started. Now let's see what happens. Unit failed. So we have given no length here, and okay. So let's give 32. And let's try. Give this one 32 and try. Let's rerun the job. Okay, so run this now. Okay, so job is running. Yeah. What happened? So all the records went to reject. So delimiter for department number is not found. Delimiter for the column is not found. Okay, record. Okay. So here we have to mention that we have changed that one, right? So that is the issue. So the column name should be sync. Okay, now let's see here what will happen. Let's so how we have given this in the properties now, the same column we had here you have to give. So if we give different one, it will give error value. Yeah, now here you can see. Okay, right. So click on OK. So here we have done 32. Now click on OK. Now save, compile, and run this job. Let's see what happens. No, again it's failed. Another error occurs. Oh, the table is already exists. That's what it's showing. Okay. So we will drop this table. So earlier one it got created. Okay. So let's drop this table. Click on drop. Okay. Now run the job. Yeah, now it got loaded successfully. Okay. So now let's reconnect this. So here you can see the file path. Okay. File name column. Okay. And here the row number. Okay. So total we have 14 records. Okay. So here let's sort the data. Select star from row number. Okay. So here I have pressed shift button home. Okay. And I execute this execute option. Okay. So here you can see it has been sorted. Okay. So this is the way where we can generate the row numbers and file path column. If you want to store the where from which location the file is getting loaded, the path file name with the path. And if you want to generate a row number from the sequential file, so it starts with 0, okay, and it will give the in increment manner 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, so here maximum length that we can accommodate here 32. Okay, yeah, so that's it, guys. So this is the third exercise. So any questions here? Any questions? Others? Gangadhar?
No,
Uh,
Jesse.
Okay.
yeah, I had one question. So, it was issue as the table was present because of that only.
Yes. Table was present. That is one issue. And here the length. So we have defined unlimited length. We should not define the unlimited length. We have to define max 32. So if length is increased, then you have to do the casting actually. I mean, like you can increase the string to string conversion. That we have to store it in a stage variable, and then you have to increase the length if needed. Got it?
Okay. Okay. Length should be 32.
Yeah,
And
max.
if it exceeds, then you have
We have
to cast.
to do the casting and conversion.
Okay.
So that is the error that it got thrown. Okay. Yeah. So sometimes what is the row number in see interviewer they will ask suddenly what is the row number in sequential file? How to generate a number? So it starts with 0. So here you have to give the row number column. So here we have provided, right, row number. Okay, and I want to pass the which path along with the file name. I need to load it in database. So we have to use this file name column and row number column. Okay, so this is the additional features of sequential file stage. Okay, yeah. So practice this two exercises for today, and tomorrow we will see this. See this one, file pattern. Okay, so pattern method. We'll try to complete this 8 up to 8 exercises. Okay, how to handle the nulls. So those things we'll try to complete in tomorrow session up to exercise 8. No questions. Okay. So here the input is I have mentioned file, and the target is input is file, and output I mentioned file. So you can file or a table that we can mention. Okay. So let's we have loaded it in a table, right? Let's load it in a file, and we'll close the session. Okay. So this is exercise 3. So instead of transformer, what I will do copy. I will load it in the file also. Okay. So take the file. And what is the stage that we can use now here? What is the switch stage we can use now? I want to copy multiple files, data from multiple files. So which stage I can use now here?
We can use copy stage.
Copy stage. So here we have done the exercise on copy stage, right? So this is the one. Just drag and drop. Okay. And make a connectivity. So this is file. So there is no use of using transformer here. So here job performance will get degraded. So to avoid this, what we can do, you can use the copy stage. Okay. So now go to output. Okay. So here already columns are there. Just click on columns already defined. So here click on auto match. It will get auto matched. Okay. And next thing is file. Okay. So here drag and drop the components to the file. Click on OK. Now define the file. So let's define to the target. Okay, go to target path and target path, file name, pronoun.txt. Click on OK. First line is a header true. So here you can give .csv. Okay, so let's do CSV. Okay, .csv. It will reflect as a Excel. Okay, it's a comma separated file. So here double quotes none. Okay, null field value single space. So if at least one nullability, if you define S means, then you have to give this thing. Okay, null field value single. If no means, don't need to define. Okay, so that we will see in tomorrow session. Okay, so don't miss tomorrow session. Okay, so it will be very interesting. Handling with the different multiple files, data at one stage, loading data into another file. Okay, so data will go into rejects, how we can handle the rejects. Those things we'll discuss in tomorrow session. Click on OK. So here I use create, right? Let's use truncate. So what do you mean by truncate here? So append means the new data will be get appended from the source if you use append. So create means table already created, no need to create again the table. And replace means existing table will be dropped off and new table will be created. Okay, so I don't want to table to be dropped. Let's use create. Okay, I mean sorry, truncate. Let's use truncate. Okay, So click on OK. Now save, compile, and run this job. Yeah, see here. Okay. So here we're able to load the data in file also. Okay. So go to target. Okay. So this is the path, the file. Okay. So another important thing, if you face any authentication issue, so since you are practicing this VMware first time, right? So there might be a chance of getting the authentication issues. So to avoid this, what we can do, so we need to add, you need to execute few syntaxes that I will share. So just give me a minute. So there are some syntaxes. You need to give permissions to the database. Okay, so I will share that now running notes. Yeah, so these are the 5 this thing. Okay, so someone of you can post it in the group. Okay, so here we need to give the permissions: update, insert, delete, alter, select for every column, every table that you are going to create. So whatever the table that you are going to create, so here what you are supposed to do, you need to give the permissions. Okay, so so here EMP data just now we created that. Okay, so yeah, so you execute this. Every table you created in DB2, you have to run this 5 commands. Okay, so what are those commands? See here, update on grant, update on table name. Okay, so here you have to use your table name. Okay, whatever the table that you are going to create. Alter, grant. Okay, so now I need to give this table name actually. Okay, so Control H. So replace with, so what is the table here? EMP data. Okay, so current script, replace all. So all it has been replaced. Okay, execute all this. Okay, yeah. So I'm copying, I'm copy pasting this one into our running notes. Okay. So similarly, this also for your reference. Okay. So practice exercise 2 and 3. Okay. And we'll see from 4th to 8th in tomorrow session. Okay. And possible 9th also will complete up to 9th. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's it for today.